Hello everyone and welcome to Club Reaction to Aberdeen 2, Rangers 2, or Rangers 2, Aberdeen 2 I should say, at a different night at Ibrox anyway. I am host Scott Carney, I'm with Ali Pearson. Ali, how are you?
Had better days.
Yeah.
I don't want to get used to this Rangers fucking dropping points at Ibrox. That's 3 weeks in the trot in the league at home now, and it's not great to be honest, but we'll get through this.
We'll persevere, yes. Before we get there, obviously tonight was about other things as well. It was about Walter Smith. I was there quite early tonight. I seen the tributes at both gates at Ibrox and it was rather touching. I laid a scarf as well on behalf of me and the boys, and the minutes silence, pretty impeccable to completely honest, mate. Quite an emotional thing, and even the display done by the Union Bears I think it was done in the right way, but it was definitely an emotional night. You could feel it in the air.
Yeah, no, he was honoured the way he should be, Walter. It was similar of his game, his last home game at Ibrox as the Rangers manager. I remember against Dundee United and actually fucked it with rain, and today fucked it with rain as well, as you can see.
Yeah, soaked.
It was, but no, it was a good. The Union Bears done well with their display and stuff, and it was impeccable, even for the sheep as well. So no, it was that was a good tribute to him.
Yeah, it was a very good tribute to him. I just say it was a strange night, a weird one that you're kind of. I hadn't really thought about the football, I suppose. I just really thought about how it was going to be and what it was going to be like, and even seen my dad. It's obviously the first time I've seen my dad since we heard the news about Walter. So it was a strange one, but I thought everybody did really well, and it was a fitting tribute to him. We'll move on to the football, mate. We'll try and make some sense out of what we've just watched for the last 90 minutes. Rangers starting 11 was McLaughlin, Tavernier, Goldson, Balogun, Bassey, Lundstrom, Kamara, Aribo, Hadji, Roof and Morelos. Any great shocks, Ali? Bassey, maybe a wee bit of a shock.
Bassey, McLaughlin, the front six is what I thought. To be honest, Barisic was on the bench, so I suspect he's got a knock. So, no worries with Bassey. Like, I thought he actually put a right Bassey tonight. And McLaughlin for Shagger. I don't know what state Shagger was in terms of he was really close with Walter. So there was no shocks, to be honest.
No, not too many great shocks. Into the game itself, and Rangers decided that we would just give Aberdeen 2 goals. The first one, you have to see it to believe it. I have got no idea what Rangers are playing at. I've literally not got a clue. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know. It is criminal, Ali, the way that we defended that goal to just literally hand Aberdeen a goal.
Yeah, you need to see it, believe it. Even though Tim's watching it as well, you should watch it as well because you'll have a good laugh from it, to be honest. But what they're doing is beyond me, man. I mean, Aberdeen have got a few guys right up the park, and they know what we're going to do. Somehow McLaughlin lays it to, I think it was Goldson or Tav, I don't know, but there's 3 of them that somehow make to me, you need to put your boot through it and just get it to fuck, put it in the stand, give a fuck, just get it away. And everyone in the stadium could see we're going to lose this ball. Lose the ball, Aberdeen nick it, flick it into the box, and the boys got a tap in, and it's worse than schoolboy defending. I mean, it's the worst goal I've seen Ibrox in a long time, and I've seen a lot of fucking bad goals this season especially, but no, I'm sorry, that's unacceptable at this level, let alone schoolboy level. And you can't give teams like Aberdeen a goal at the start, because you know what Aberdeen are all about. They want to get a goal and they just sit as a back five as they were today, and criminal by Rangers, it really was.
It's indefensible by them. It's a lack of concentration, a lack of, I don't know, a lack of everything. It's one of them goals that you're watching it happen and you know what's about to happen. And I think that's the biggest frustration from all of us. It was just, we're all shouting, what you doing, what you playing at? And yeah, so again, Rangers then don't really respond to it at all. From a corner, of all people, to score a header against you, Scott Brown is literally unmarked, running in, and it's as easy as you like, Ali, for for him to score. He heads the ball into the bottom corner, and within 15 minutes we're 2-0 down.
Yeah, I think Scotia said it quite a few times this season. He has a bit of the fear of us at the back. I have the fear of us when folk lump balls into our box, and again, a corner kick into the box, Scott Pound of all folk, nobody even near him. He's got a free header, and the fair to him, he does well with the header, but he shouldn't be getting near that, and it's 2-0 Aberdeen, and I'll be honest, at that point I thought, nah, they're not getting anything out of this game today, and as I said, you can't give Aberdeen 1 goal a start, let alone 2 goals a start, especially when they play, because they don't come to play football, Aberdeen. And I mean, out of the 90 minutes, Aberdeen probably had 2 chances and they took 2 goals, which is fair play to them, which we haven't done all season. But again, the defending is inexcusable. I can take it if a team scores a good goal against Rangers and you can hold your hands up, but we have absolutely, I mean, you think it was Christmas today at Ibrox, we fucking gift wrapped, put a bow and 2 goals for Aberdeen tonight, and I'm sorry, you get what you deserve if you do that. Obviously we'll come on to what happened.
Yeah, well, you do get what you deserve. It's just the worst possible start that you can possibly imagine, and there is massive question marks over the way we are starting games. Sometimes we're starting games well, sometimes we're not, and then Scotia's thoughts in the defence might be coming true, to be completely honest, because it was awful, absolutely schoolboy for both goals. Continued on to the half, Aberdeen obviously quite happy with what was going on. Rangers started to control the game, Rangers started to kind of dominate the first half. We then got an equaliser from an Alfredo Morelos header, and it lifted the place. I'm not going to lie, Ali, for that wee spell it was like, right, okay, because we huffed and we puffed a wee bit, but we did manage to get a goal.
Yeah, it was a good goal by Morelos, good ball into the box, and we needed the goal at that point, to be honest, because the longer that half went, with Aberdeen 2-0 up, you're struggling to get anything out of that game, to be honest. But it gave us a chance, 20 odd minutes, whatever it was, 2-1. You're thinking, no, we can maybe rescue something for this game, and it was good for Morelos, but I still thought we kind of huffed and puffed that first half, to be really honest.
Yeah, we met you pretty much. Well, saying that, Joe Lewis made a cracking save from Goldson from a corner, so Goldson was particularly unlucky with that effort. We go in 2-1 down at half time, met you at half time, mate, and we're going, Aberdeen have done 2 things and it's been goals. They've not been in the game at all, and I think they were more than quite happy to try and defend what they had. I don't think Rangers put them under nearly enough pressure as they probably should have. Ibrox was becoming very frustrated, emotions were running very high tonight for obvious reasons, so it was not a particularly good night for the team to decide to hand Aberdeen 2 goals, that is for sure. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's criminal by Rangers, and going into 2-1, I says to you and your dad and Scotia, I says best way of getting out of this is a draw. I've been blamed. I didn't see us winning it. You're playing against Aberdeen, they know how to sit and defend Aberdeen. I know they've been fucking woeful this season, and to be honest, they're probably one of the worst teams I've seen at Ibrox this season. But
to be honest, mate, I don't think you're far wrong.
But we've gifted them 2 goals, which you can't do in football, and I honestly thought at half time the best we're getting out of this game is a draw, which I'm sorry again, Ibrox isn't acceptable. And aye, that was what I thought at half time, to be honest.
Yeah, not much has changed really at full time, mate, to be completely honest. Into the second half, and Rangers were taking too many touches. We were taking our time far too much. We weren't up in the ante, we weren't up in our tempo, we weren't getting in Aberdeen's face enough. They were playing a back 6 at points, I think, to be completely honest.
Scott Brown was playing at the back as well.
Scott Brown was playing at the back for them. But I just think it's up to us though. I said to my dad, I was like, this isn't the crowd's responsibility to pull us out of this. This is the team's. They've made a hoot and arse of it for their 2 goals, and it's now up to them to respond. It took a substitution really to make an effect. Sakala came on in fact at first they actually took off Joe Aribo, put on Scott Arfield. A strange decision in my personal opinion. I think Aribo was offering a lot. Hadji didn't offer a lot today. I don't want to kind of pick on players, but I am shocked that Hadji lasted 90 minutes tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Hadji was decent against St Mirren at the weekend, and to be fair, we weren't great at St Mirren again. I thought Joe Rebo, he's the one guy in that Rangers team, apart from Ryan Kent, who we miss fucking badly at the moment, is the only guy that can make Rangers tick at times and can do something. And when you take him off, for me, you take creativity off, he's got pace at Rebo. You're playing with guys like Hadji, Arfield, who they've got no pace, I'm sorry, and at times you've seen that when Rangers had a wee break and they had no pace. I'd never take Joe Rebo off, I'm sorry, even if you think he's blowing out his arse, he's capable of doing one bit of magic in a team, and that's a couple of times Gerrard's taken a Rebo off, and to me it's the wrong song.
Yeah, so it was actually Sakala coming on, who did pretty well down the left hand side, got the wrong side of the Aberdeen defender. I don't know who it was, do you know who brought him down? Nah,
David Bates or something.
Yeah, Aberdeen brought him.
It was Bates actually.
Brought him down. Rangers got a penalty. It was about around the 80th minute. Tav stepped up, Barry, great penalty. To be completely honest, it was a great penalty. And if I'm going to be brutally honest, Ali, I still didn't think we were going to win it.
No, neither did I. Aberdeen are, I mean, you see it at Ibrox a lot of the time with these teams. I'd call it streetwise. They know how to play at the referee, they know how to fall down and roll about, and again, they're another team, Aberdeen. I mean, you can't grumble at them because a point for Aberdeen's like fucking...
They've just won the league.
Pretty much, to be honest. I mean, they threw a 2-0 league, to be honest, but they're still absolutely delighted, Aberdeen. You can't have a go at them because they've been fucking woeful this season, but... no, in my heart's the Hearts, and I don't want to be too negative here, but I didn't see us scoring. I mean, never looked like scoring. Again, Aberdeen kind of took control, but just...
Game managed it, mate. Aberdeen, they played...
That's probably the word for it, game management.
They did the dark arts again. Yeah. They played into Beaton's handbook.
And we don't do that.
No.
And at times, we
It's
hand
frustrating,
it to them at
honestly.
times. Because, I mean, there was one where the guy's going down the wing and Goldson's going towards him, and you're saying, don't even put your hand on him. Although he's not fouled him, don't put the hand on him, and the guy goes down. And
Scott Arfield done one as well in the middle of the park.
We've said it for a couple of years now. We aren't streetwise as a football team for some reason, and these European teams come and do it to us as well. But we need to learn that, and we don't fucking learn. But it was never seen us winning that game at 2 each.
No, neither did I, mate. And I think the the whole of the second half, I can think of one half chance that Aberdeen had where they kind of, it was a header and it's guided it miles over the bar, to be completely honest. Apart from that, they didn't do anything else, and I'm not being disrespectful there, genuinely. Aberdeen didn't do anything apart from score 2 goals today, and fair play to them. They've managed to hold Rangers. They're probably a wee bit disappointed the fact that they've gave away 2 goals after being 2-0 up, to be completely honest. But I do think, we've said it time again, and I'm not blaming Beaton, but all Rangers did tonight was play into the hands of the way Beaton manages a game and referees a game. He lost control of that game a long time before the Aberdeen players started to go down at any kind of slight wee touch. He booked Alfredo Morelos just because he's Alfredo Morelos, and it kind of ends. Rangers, even after we scored, mate, we didn't really trouble them. We had one chance where Arfield was rushing in. I think the defender actually got to it first and he clattered the post, but there was nothing else, mate. I wouldn't even
say it was a half chance, to be honest.
There was nothing else. And that's it, we finishes 2 each, and that's 9 points that were available at home for Rangers in the last 3 home matches, and we've dropped 6, and that's the only way to look at it, really. We are doing our best to not take control of this league.
Yeah, I'd love to know the last time we had 3 home games at Ibrox and drew them all. And I was saying to you, going back to the car there, I can't even give the 3 teams we've played credit if they say they deserve a draw, because we have thrown, and I mean thrown, 6 points away.
Yeah, we have.
And I mean, the Tim's listen, you'll be delighted, because I mean it's been an early Christmas present for you, because we are
let them back into this league.
Yeah, we are throwing this league away, and I know Celtic won tonight. They've beaten Hibs, obviously. The momentum's with them now, and I'm not ashamed to say it. The momentum is with them now, and we once again are stuttering through games. And it's another game we're in November next week, and again, I've not seen Rangers put a performance together this season. I'm sorry, and it's another 90 minutes where we're saying when are we going to show up? And we haven't shown up at all this season. I know we're top of the league and folk might say, you're going over the top, but no, I'm sorry. Rangers should be romping this league, they really should, and they're doing their utter best to fling it away at the moment, and it's not good enough.
I would go along with saying that we were being too harsh, mate, if these teams had come and really gave us a game. But they don't come and give us a game. We give them the opportunity to take the lead, and then they do their best to time waste, to play into the referee's handbook, and we let them do it. Our game management, our dark arts don't exist. We don't do it. We really don't, and other teams are playing against it. And look, fair enough to them. It's not up to them to come and play football. We can't be angry at teams that don't want to come and play a bit of football. And you've got to give credit, as I say, to Aberdeen, unfortunately, that they've got 2 chances tonight and they took both of them, and Rangers let them, which is the worst thing. But we even mentioned, mate, we were walking back up in the car, to the car, and we're not really that disappointed because you're kind of getting used to this, and that's not a good sign.
No.
Rangers there's something wrong. We're immediately after this game, but we've been saying it for a while, and we're trying to, I think, convince ourselves that Rangers are going to click into some form. And I know what tonight is. I'm trying to take away from the Walter Smith tribute that we've had and literally talk about the football, which is difficult to do, I know, but this can't go on, because we're going to be in a real tough battle for our own doing, for not being able to perform and to beat teams that we should easily be beating, especially at Ibrox.
Yeah, we're beating ourselves at the moment, Rangers, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, what Celtic won 4 games in a trot or something now, so they've got a bit of momentum, and fair play to them, beating Hibs away from home. That's a decent result for them. They'll look across at us again, stuttering, and it's not good enough. And we are going to be in a battle for a title this year, and it probably shouldn't be that way, to be honest. They're rebuilding a team. We've got the same team as last season, and for some reason it's not clicking. I know Ryan Kent's not there, Ryan Jack's not there, but I'm sorry, we've got good enough players to be beating teams like Aberdeen, who had injuries tonight and have hardly won a game this season. And I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is, and we are chucking the league away spectacularly at the moment.
Yes.
And it's sad that I'm sitting here laughing about it, because I'm not even shocked anymore, because I'm used to it this season.
Yeah.
And I said to you, it's as if we've morphed back 2 years ago when we were dropping stupid points, and it's like that again. And the longer we do this, it's we won't win the league if we continually do what we are doing at the moment.
Yeah. Haste ye back, Ryan Kent.
Yes.
There's not really any doubt about it, mate. I'm not even going to ask you for a man of the match, because if I'm being completely honest, there isn't really anybody that deserves to get man of the match tonight. And I can't even say I'm going to give it to McLaughlin for making save after save against Aberdeen, because he didn't. He really didn't. So no, I don't think we get a man of the match. We'll give the Union Bears the man of the match maybe tonight.
For man of the match for display.
For the display. So yeah, that'll do us. A tough night at Ibrox in more ways than one. Especially obviously with a tribute to Walter, but the footballing certainly didn't help matters tonight. Rangers have to snap into something soon. I don't know how many times we're going to say it, I know, but it's another disappointing result, and it'll be interesting to see the comments on this one. But yeah, that'll do us. Thank you everybody. Thank to everybody for the amazing comments as well about our tribute that we've done to Walter. We literally just done it because we had to speak about it, me and Ali, and we've got a really good response from it, and it's pretty spectacular. It was important to do, and at least I've made it through this podcast without crying, even though Rangers' performance kind of made me want to cry tonight, mate. But Ali,
they make me want to drink.
I know, Ali, I'm going home for a beer. Ali, thanks very much, mate.
No problem. We can't, like I say, that's all the time after we drop points now. We can't bump and moan because we're away to Motherwell on Sunday, and that's a big 3 points, because obviously Celtic playing on Saturday, and I think it's probably the first chance they've got to go top of the league in fucking God knows how long. So momentum's with them, and we need to fucking kick into gear, Rangers, so come on to fuck.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. At some point it has to happen. So yeah, we'll be back before the Motherwell game with a club preview. So until then, we have been Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. I'll speak to you all next time. Cheers.